Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Guys, first of all, MLB 17, the show, did come out today, and I did upload episode 1 of our Road to the Show. If anybody's interested in that, and I may have already, or I'm going to post a pack opening on MLB 17, the show. But back to Madden. This was a really weird game, man. There was a lot of weird shit that went down. I know I say that a lot. I mean, like, weird shit, like a lot of bullshit is what I should say. Kind of went both ways. I would say it more went my way than anything, because there was a lot of, well, like this. Trey Waynes does get a strip sack, and Brandon Graham does pick it up for a touchdown, so I will take that 100%. Great play by Trey Waynes. Ever since I put him at my number 3 corner, he has been wrecking havoc, blitzing off the edge. But right here, it looks like the dude hit the rat catch, which was probably a bad idea. Probably should have possession caught that, and maybe he would have had it. But just plays like that. This dude is chucking it up into triple coverage as well. But right here, that probably should have been caught, but it looks like the throw was a little bit in front of Larry Fitzgerald, and he kind of just fell forward. But 4th and 10, he does end up punting after we're already up 7-0. But right here, I tried to fair catch. Guys, I was tapping triangle like as the guy was coming towards me, and it didn't call fair catch. So if I would have fumbled, I would have been very, very pissed. Luckily, we didn't, but we did get completely destroyed. Darren McFadden trying to get a couple of yards, not really getting much. 3rd and inches, we decided to run with Andy Janovich, and we do end up getting, well, barely inches. But we do get the first down nonetheless, and 1st and 10, looking with Russell rolling out to the right, looking, and we do find Randy Moss streaking wide open. Well, not wide open. He did have a guy on him, but he had a couple of steps free. 1st and 10, Russell looking again, tries to fire a dot. I fucked up, because I tried to put Jimmy Graham on a slant, but I guess he just stayed in a block. So when I was trying to press X, I was actually looking at Randy Moss to begin with. So I saw somebody coming towards me, and I just panically pressed square. So it probably should have been a pick, but it was just one of those panic plays that you do sometimes. It was just a bad play by me, but luckily we got away with it. But 10-0 is the score in this game, and I do not feel like it is 10-0. If that makes any sense, I really feel like this dude has kind of gotten cheated so far, and he's going to start moving the ball on me, and you guys will see. Once he gets moving, I can't find a way to stop this dude. I mean, he just keeps on moving, and it's honestly a little bit ridiculous and was very frustrating while I was playing. I was trying to man up different people. I was putting, different linebackers in different zones, and I was putting in my coverage linebackers and subbing out, like, my pass rushing guys, and it was just weird, and I just could not stop this dude. And then right here, I make a terrible mistake, and I leave nobody over top, and we completely get bombed by Larry Fitzgerald. So just like that, we give up an easy touchdown. The right here, rat catch doesn't want to work, and Vance McDonald gets us 1 yard instead of probably like 15 on that play. And right here, Antonio Brown does make the catch on a drag route for about, 4 or 5 yards. And then Andy Janovich does get us a ton of yards on 3rd and 2 to get us to the 40-yard line in plus territory. But I try to go to Randy Moss, and that was just a bad throw by Russell. That was a high point, guys. I mean, you saw the way Randy Moss went up, but it was just not a very good throw. Very rarely does Russell miss a high point that much. It has happened before where I do high point, and it seems like it's just, a straight-up normal pass, and I just throw it right to him. And unfortunately, that was one of those instances where it did go – that sounded wrong. Instances where it did go right to the defender, and sure enough, he got an interception. So now this dude can take the lead before half with 55 seconds left. Now he does get sacked by Michael Kendricks to make that a little bit less probable. But 2nd and 17, he does get back in the field goal range, and he does call timeout with 31 seconds left. And he decides to run on 3rd and 6, and I blitz. Granted, I blitzed out of quarters, but nobody got there. All the blocks were perfect for him, and he bounced off a couple tackles and does end up getting into the end zone. So the worst case scenario did happen. 14 unanswered points after we did go up 10-0. And now we are in desperation mode, trying to get at least a field goal before half, so that at least, because, we get the ball back at half, so at least if we're able to put together some sort of drive, we're going to get another field goal and hopefully take the lead at least by 2. That's my mindset, and luckily we do end up getting in field goal range after a close call to Darius Hayward-Bay. His user was pretty behind on that route, so I end up just throwing it anyway. I don't think that he would have had a chance to pick it off anyway, but we do end up getting in field goal range, and it's 14-13 going into half. So honestly, it could be worse. And right there, another bad read, just almost intercepted. Again, another one of those plays that I just got the Stevie shades on. That was not good. 4th and 1, we do end up throwing to Antonio Brown. Luckily, we get it. That would have been a killer if we did not get that, especially with the way this dude's been moving. you know, if he scores an 8-point game, completely changes the direction of this game, of us, you know, being up 10-0, and then him all of a sudden just keeps on stopping us and just going up, you know, by a lot of points. And then right there, that should have been a pick. You know, I'll be the first to admit that should have been a pick, and that was really bad. And I don't know how that wasn't an interception. I really fucked up right there. Really bad read. Another Stevie Wonder read. But right here, we do end up chucking it up deep, and Randy Moss does make the catch in the end zone to put us up in this game again. And we do end up going for 2, and we walk in with Jimmy Graham, and we are up by 7 once again. But again, I really don't feel like that drive was earned. I will be the first person to say, you know, I really just don't like it when I score off that drive or drives like that. And I feel kind of bad because I'm like, dude, if that happened to me, I'd be raging. And I try to put myself in the other person's shoes. But you know what? It's Madden, dude. We all know what the fuck we're getting into with this damn game. So, I mean, you can't really say much. Bullshit goes both ways. That's just the way it goes. So, you know, you can't dwell on it, even if you're one of those people that likes getting the bullshit and completely thinks that was all skill and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or you guys know what I mean. Like, they act like they made the plays. And right there, another instance of just EA fucking me over and fucking this guy over as well. But Jalen Ramsey comes up with the interception in the back of the end zone to save our asses after a crazy catch by Greg Olsen right here. Paul Krause just camo mode engaged. I didn't even see Paul Krause. He was behind Jimmy Graham. And at that moment, I did realize he was blitzing. And you don't blitz when Randy Moss is on the other side of the field, man. Randy fucking Moss. Let's go. A 77-yard touchdown. Let's get it, man. And we go up 28-14. This dude was sending heavy blitzes. And I, for some reason, wasn't able to make reads because his corners were just destroying my receivers. Luckily, on that play, I did have enough time to chuck it up, and Randy Moss beat everybody. And you guys will see in just a second, man. That should have been a pick. Again, what goes around comes around with this shit, man. EA is bullshit. We all know that. And then on the next play, Odell Beckham Jr. I went for the pick, but dude, you gotta disrupt the route, sorta. You got, like, you're a wide receiver at safety. Like, you gotta go for like a spec catch or something and make it you or nobody. So this dude gets bailed out by a missed pick, which I will give him because he, you know, should have had a pick as well. But then that is just like, but then again, bullshit goes both ways as Russell Wilson on 4th and 7 breaks Willie Brown's tackle and takes it for the first, and that could be the game. 1st and 10, we hand it off to Darren McFadden. 2nd and 4, we bring in Andre Williams, the gold edition of the campus hero. 3rd and 1, we do run it with Janovich, and we get stuffed, but 10 seconds left. This dude is going to have enough time for one more play as we do sky kick it and waste 7 seconds, 7 precious seconds of time. 28-21. One last play. Has to be a long touchdown. It's not going to get there. He tries to swerve, and that is going absolutely nowhere. Guys, again, be sure to go check out my MLB 17 The Show videos if you guys are interested. And I did hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Again, bullshit goes both ways. We all know that. We all know Madden's bullshit. You know, drop picks and all this stuff, whatever. We all know it. Did hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out. If you guys have not already, be sure to go check out my second channel. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter and my Instagram. All 3 links are in the description.